Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's the Mac, and welcome back to the showcase or Let's Play of the Battle of Chotusitz, Austrian War of Succession from Wargame Design Studio, man. Right, so we're doing the Battle of Chotusitz, and we're at turn 3 of 32. We're going to pick up the action from the last part, and we're going to see what the hell happened here. I'm just going to check. Alright, so that's maximum window there. Alright, right, so recap. Right, so if you want to know the story of the battle, check out part 1. I'm not going to go over it every time for every part, because just watch part 1 and you'll know what the hell is going on. Anyway, right, so as we suspected, there's Prussian cavalry here now. So this is turn 3, so we got solid visibility 18. And in a swift move of aggressiveness, 300 plus heavy cavalry just swept down as soon as the mist sort of cleared. They see these juicy targets, these skirmishers. So skirmishers, if they get charged by cavalry, they stand absolutely no chance. They will be annihilated. They just, basically these 350 plus horses are just thundering straight through these scattered guys on the field, and then just chop them down with their swords and stuff and just run them over. So, or if there are any survivors, they're probably just scattered for the wind, Right, so that was, it'll set one portion down. So we have to answer this. We have a huge amount of cavalry here now, all lined up. We got to get these annoying skirmishes out of the way. We might be a tad bit too far to do a good charge here as well. We have all our heavy cavalry lined up here. We do have some on the flanks as well. And we have this Nadasti's cavalry wing. That there's even some more Prussian horsemen here. So he's sort of, facing me. He's seen the threat there. My infantry is just about formed up into two sort of crooked lines. They're straight, but in these hexagon they all look crooked. But they're sort of marching straight up, man. We're gonna go for this. We're gonna duke it out with these bad boys here. These guys are badasses, I would imagine. Best of the Prussian infantry there, versus our quality C and D troops. Hopefully we'll have a superiority in numbers. We'll see. Yeah, so the Austrians lost this battle pretty badly historically. They were slaughtered, but they did cause significant damage on the Prussians. So we hope we're going to be changing that in this. See if we can make it. We know Frederick is coming with reinforcements. He should be coming down these roads, and we'll see what the computer does. I have no idea. The computer will not probably do what happened historically, but who knows? We'll see. It's been interesting. But I'm playing the Austrians as they did historically here. So actually, historically, the Austrians made the first move versus the Prussian cavalry here, but I was kind of moving these skirmishers, man. Okay, they were a bit confusing. Anyway, right, we're gonna be careful here. So we do have these pretty badass boys here. They are lots of guys here. Quality B, light forces, and over 700 men. These guys belong to that. So I'm thinking of moving them in, joining up, and then they should. We don't want them to stand in the way. So first I got to figure out what kind of cavalry I want to charge these guys with. So obviously if we hit them head on here, will be a frontal collision on them. But they're all disordered now after that charge. We have fresh forces here. So this cavalry is heavy here. They could smash right in there. Or, they're detached. Dang, okay. These guys aren't though. They can charge straight up and hit them in the flank even. So that means they're disordered, plus they're going to hit in the flank. But they are heavy cavalry, and these are not. These are sort of standard cavalry. So we'll have that against us. But having a charge down this slope and to the field and hitting them in the flank, I'm sure we're going to win that. We're going to win that charge, but it might cost heavy for us. So decisions to be made, man. I could use my own heavy cavalry and smash him straight in the front. That could be something. I could get these out of the way, sort of start moving these skirmishes in the group. Try to take out the guns. He's got 2 gun emplacements here that are sort of unprotected. We don't know if he might have stuff in this gully. Could be the case, but I'm thinking of sending my light forces to deal with those guns. Cavalry would just take care of the cavalry, and the infantry would just sort of move up. So let's see. We have visibility 18 now. We have our gun emplacements here. So maybe we should just fire a salvo. So now we can actually lay a salvo here. We can hit with Haubitz battery. This here. So they are howitzers, and they can fire indirect fire as well. But we don't. We want to shoot. So they have range 12. So that's a pretty long shot there. So that's range 9. So it's a long shot, but we could do it. What about my 12-pounder batteries? If they can hit this, and they have range 15, so that's a pretty good range to strike this force here. Yeah, I'm going to fire with the 12-pounders right up on these Prussian infantry coming out of the village. 16 guys, man. That's some good damage. And these howitzers were firing them. Sort of half damaged here, but we were hitting him hard with those guns. Okay, so I want to get these. So getting these skirmishes out of the way. So we want to get them into here. Oh damn! Okay, they got disordered because it's the threat. The threat is all around them. Maybe they can make it, anyways. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't actually get them to join the force because they're disordered. So let's just... How far can they still move? 3, 2... they can move up here, right? So we're going to have to get these moving up there. That was unfortunate. Let's see if we can get them in there. So what you do is you press these 3 buttons while the skirmish unit is selected. They will automatically join the force they belong to. So now there's 854 guys there. Oh, so we triggered some opportunity fire from those guns there. Right, so we need to get these boys. Oh shit! I'm being hit hard. So they were in command range now. So I think I want to move them up. So these guns are faced. They can fire. What with this gun? Yeah, so they can basically fire in that field. So these guys are out of the... They're going to have to turn the guns. These guys are more in trouble, though. Yep. So we're going to have to try and get through here. They're probably going to get hit again. Oh, alright. They need to get in within command range of this guy here. Alright, so those were a bit of a blunder there. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. So he has... quite a lot of cavalry here. We can only see these are heavy. So do we dare to challenge him head on with some of our own heavy cavalry? I think so. We're gonna have, hopefully, he might have better training. Actually, the Austrian cavalry is supposed to be more superior than the Prussian one. So let's see. Let's take this force and just. So who do they belong to? Like this force here, all right. What I could do is get this force to move and face them, and use these guys to smash into them. I think I'll do that. So this heavy cavalry here will go into charge. So what you do is you press charge. Now they're in charge mode, and this is kind of a new feature that shows the hexes they can move in. So they're going to smash right up here. So I actually don't really need to put these guys in charge, because they won't be able to fit in the same hex anyways. So I'll just put them here. And we will try and challenge him a bit here. Let's see. So what to do with them? I wonder if these guys are within charge range. They are. He's facing down. That heavy... I don't know if they can actually reach that far. I think they can make a long charge and hit that cavalry in the flank. Good to deal sort of a decisive blow to his cavalry right off the bat. I think if I charge with them, I might be able to hit that unit in the flank. But they do have two leaders there, and they are fresh, so it's gonna have to be if I want to be sure, sort of, maybe not sure, but have my highest odds of winning that charge. I need to hit them here, because hitting them here it's going to be head on. Flank, this is going to be rear, and so is that. So these are the flanks. What else is part of this? Okay, so they're on the unit of themselves there. Let's take these. Let's see what happens here. Let's do charge. Yeah, right up there, man. So we got to be careful of this. We have more heavy cavalry here, so they could sort of swing around. And I do want to have some cavalry. Whoops, I just did an about face. I want some cavalry facing that way in case he decides to sneak up on me. And tight formation there, so we don't get detached. Because detach is very important. If you don't have detach, if your forces, maybe they can have the divisional commander there. Because your forces are detached, they cannot commit to melee on their own. They have to wait for an attack order. So it's pretty bad. Okay, so these would be good to sort of surround and annihilate. Yes, we want to keep our forces somewhat, you know, look at this command range, it's just terrible. We want to keep them somewhat tightly knit. Let's get our commander in there. So we'll use the other forces. We could actually put them here. Like that, and we'll put these horses here. I think everybody should be in command now. Yeah, wow, okay. Pretty tightly knit force there. We have divisional commander, he can be in behind. We have a commander of the forces, it can be here. It's kind of exposed though, it's looking dangerous. I think I'll have to stick them with some forces here, so they don't get, you know, overrun. Okay, this cavalry force here, though. Okay, so they are part of them. Okay. Yeah, these cavalry will move up for the challenge. They can't reach them, those guys, but they will move up for the challenge. Okay, they got disorder. That's the threat value there. I would imagine we would be badasses. I don't know why we're so scared. Alright, so that's gonna have to do. Maybe not the best. We'll strike them or we'll strike them. Oh, that's heavy cavalry. I don't we should be able to do that. He's got a divisional commander in there, and probably his brigade commander as well. We'll see what happens there. Right, this is a challenge. Okay, one of his cavalry is actually facing this way. That's sneaky. All that cavalry is facing this way. These are pretty big chunks. These are big forces, man. That's like 300 horses. That's probably what he has there as well. This group could make a charge, probably. It might actually be out of range. Yeah. I mean, they might not be out of range, but I think that the charge arc is not optimal here. We'll probably be hitting the. We could have some horses charging and hit those guys in the flank. That would be great. So I don't know if these is heavy horses or not. Maybe we should just sort of move up to threaten him, because if he turns around and hits me here, we can hit him in the back. So let's move up a bit and challenge him. We need to have everybody within command radius. That is tiny. We'll just move up, sort of, you know, show him we're here. He might go for a charge. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Okay, on to the next. So this cavalry wing, I'm not going to move that yet, because there's no point hitting these guys with this cavalry. There's supposed to be some cavalry here. We'll see what happens. All right, my main body of men will advance. So that is almost, yeah, all right. We're going to be hit by artillery here, though. And we are going to obstruct our guns as well. So the decision is to abandon, you know, wait. No, we should advance. I think we should advance, because we have to hit them hard before Frederick arrives. So I think we should just go for it now. We're going to be hit by artillery here, though. We'll chance it. We'll start moving up baby steps here. Right, we need to. I think we should turn some of these facing this direction here. We'll see. We'll wait a bit. Yeah. Screw the guns, man. We're going for the fight here. We'll see what happens here. So my cavalry is going to be a bit obscured there, but we'll see what happens. Wow. Range. Okay, he's going for some line shots there. Interesting. Forward. To death. You know, these guys could sort of... What's this? These guys could sort of stop short of the guns. The Commander-in-Chief and the Prince will stay there. Why not? Get our wagons forward a bit. We'll see what happens here, man. Divisional commander. Just move forward there. All right. Let's see. Oh, we'll wait and turn until we get a bit closer. I'm not sure what he will do with these guys here. Wow. Okay. The heat is on, man. The heat is on. All right. What is going on here? Are these commanders? Let's see. So he's in charge of them. He's in charge. So is he. This guy is not really in charge. Yeah, he is. He's got that. All right. Okay. This is... excuse me. This is an impassable river. We can't cross this. It says it's a creek, but when they're like dark color like that, you can't cross it. But light color you can, so... Right, look at this. We're moving up, man. Who are these guys? Brigade Marshal. Okay, they got different uniforms on here. Cool. All these guys are the characteristic Austrian uniforms, those white uniforms. Wow, look at the Prussians, man. They have 3 lines. We got 2 lines. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be tough one. This is gonna be tough. I think that's all we're gonna be doing. We're not gonna be doing any firing and stuff. Nothing is within range. But we are going to do some melee. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if these guys can do it. They took a lot of fatigue on that. The further you charge, the more fatigue your unit accumulates. So you see, we got 105 fatigue on that massive long charge there. But we're going to hit him now. We hit him in the flank with 300 and... what is that? 370 horses. It's heavy cavalry versus heavy. We'll see how it goes. We have an advantage, yeah, because we're hitting him in the flank with a massive charge. Let's see what happens. Wow. Well, it wasn't that great. We lost 25 guys, he lost 22. And he's holding his forces there. All right, what about this? This should be better. Yeah, we have an advantage. But we lost a shitload of guys. Almost even Steven hitting those. And they were disordered as well. We can't continue the charge. We can hit them again. But we're hitting them in the back this time. It's actually a no prediction there. Wow. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to clear that. Okay. So, brutal fact, man. It seems like the Prussian cavalry is portrayed about even Steven here. But they're outnumbered, but they seem pretty badass. I thought we would do a lot more damage coming in with this huge force, smashing them in the flank here. But, yeah, and this was surprising. We don't know the exact number of men in here, but you cannot exceed 400. We know that's the maximum stacking capability. And ours is just touching on almost 400. There we got what's this, 370 something, 360, 72 or something. So, okay, he might be badass. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see what he does here now. Okay, one of his units seem to have routed at least. All right. Right. Okay, it's limbering one of his guns. He's getting scared. He's turned the other gun around. It's interesting. I should charge up there with some cavalry and capture those guns. But I'm going to leave it to my light infantry. Okay, so what's he doing here now? I've noticed that the computer is actually pretty smarter now, man. Sometimes the computer does some pretty nasty charges. So they have definitely improved the AI in this game, I must say. They really have. But sometimes, I mean, he should have probably just fallen back with his cavalry a lot more here. Okay, but he's turning and facing me here, so he's determined to fight. So what's he doing with his infantry? This is going to be interesting. I don't think he'll go for the attack already here. We'll see what happens here. I hope these are pretty fast movement. If I can really hurry up and capture these guns. Is there more guns here? No, it's cavalry, all right. there's a lot of stuff moving. Sounds like a lot of cavalry. Might be the cavalry for this wing here. Okay, so he deployed his gun again. Okay. Melee. 4 out of 8 got back. That means that must be our cavalry. Yeah, alright, so what's he doing here? They're all facing this way now. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Wow. We can smack him right in the flank and the back here. It's looking good. This is a bit more worrisome. So I'm not sure how good these guys are here. We have carbines. I think I'm just going to sort of move up and keep the pressure on him here a bit. So there's some 3D action going here. How is he facing me? Straight forward, alright. Probably would be good to try and get the high ground here. We can't. Oh, that's pretty close. I could move my commander down here. Still within command. What was his command ratings? Let's see. Okay. Sort of keeping the pressure on there. I'm not going to commit that attack. I want to see what happens here. So one of his horses routed, which is good for us. All right. Let's see how fast he managed to deploy those guns. Wow. All right. I mean, just go for it, man. Just go for it. Let's see how many guys die here. Ah! All right. We're gonna go for the melee there. All right, get these guys out of there. Jeez. All right. Let's turn them. This is dangerous. He's got cavalry facing me down here. Ouch. Okay, they're gonna go for that. Okay, let's keep our brigades intact. We got this is good. This is good stuff here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So these are vulnerable. So we do have a disordered unit here. That sucks. We do have these guys though. We could try and move up and melee them with this force. Oh, we got disordered. Okay. This heavy cavalry here could initiate a charge and hit them in the back. And this fresh cavalry here could smash them in the back. Okay. We could add our leader. The leader adds bonus. We could put our brigade commander in here. He'll join the attack. This heavy cavalry though. Okay, those guns turn, so that's very dangerous. We'll keep them. Ouch. In the reserve. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. This is a very tempting target as well. To hit them in the flank now. We could use them. Okay, so these horses, they're going to turn. Face the enemy. What else? He's got some fresh horses here. We could... face the enemy here. Look at this. We could go for a sneak charge right down this and hit them in the back as well. But then they'll be out of command. I don't want to split my horses up that much. Not when they're already engaged. So I think we should just press on here a bit. Let's get our divisional commander moving as well. Okay. Okay, let's see. So they're being hit by them. They should be hit by these guys. Problem is these guys are in the way. I want to hit them as well. I could use my brigade commander with his troops, smash straight up here with the Württembergs. And have them not committed, but we could use them with the brigade commander to charge straight up, and these will just sort of guard. And we could put them there, why not? So they bring hits, and we'll just get these sort of behind a bit. So they're being hit there. I would just have these cautiously in the back, within command radius there. So I'm kind of tempted to actually put even more pressure here, but he might go for a charge now. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay, that's a kind of a dangerous situation going on there. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's. I don't think any of my guns can fire. The howitzers can. They can shoot indirect. I guess we could fire a volley here somewhere. Looks like we missed. So, okay, we're going to commit ourselves here. Let's see. What's this? Brigade Graf von Welz. All right, so they are going to go straight up and engage these guys. It's going to be costly. He's actually facing this way. Which is good for us. They will be able to fire. Oh, yeah. So will him. Yeah, I forgot about that. What's his command radius? Okay, gotta be careful here. Okay, that was not good. They're slacking after there, okay. The command radius is just really terrible. And we actually need to turn here. Who's this guy? Okay, so let's see with this guy here. Okay, so we're gonna keep them. So we're gonna have to go into melee quite fast, I would imagine. That gun is dangerous. Yeah, so this is already out of command here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We might not have to move them. We could move them more concentrated. There's 1,200 men in one hex, so it's pretty stacked now. Alright, these guys would just go forward. We're gonna have to face the enemy though. Oh shit, there's another unit there. Interesting, alright. Let's take the high ground. Let's get our wagons up there. Let's keep this command sort of close. I wonder if we freed up the gun there. Oh, Okay. I think we're gonna have to commit our whole line here, man, because these Prussians don't fool around, man. Doesn't matter if those guys are not attached at the moment. Yeah, so let's just, you know, abandon the guns. Let's just go forward here. We need, I think, we do have 32 turns, but we want to try and destroy as much of this force before that main body arrives, because then we're going to be in real trouble. Facing all those Prussian units. It's going to be pretty dangerous. Right. Okay, he's the divisional commander for these guys. Get up there! Jeez, what are you doing back there? So at least have 2 commanders in command radius. And the Prince, man, get up there as well. Those guys... Yeah, he's in trouble here. It's looking pretty messy, but there's a plan. Alright, what to do with the cavalry in the flank? I think I should hold it back for now. It's just, we could sort of try and go around, but I think we'll hold them in reserve for now. Alright, that's looking good. I don't know what I did there. Okay. Alright, let's look at some firing now. So we're not going to fire with these guys on the guns, because there's only 2 guns facing 947 men. So we do get a bonus for not firing. We could try and lay down a salvo on these guns. It's just a fatigue there. And that's going to be maximum range, I think. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So, we're on the move. So the firing is not going to be that great. But we are going to lay a volley into these guys as we move up and stop and fire. 12 guys. Oh, so he's pretty prepared there. Let's fire them as well. 6 men. Could hit them as well. Let's actually hit them again. 4 guys. Right, we get the high ground here. We could try and force him to move to us. 3 range is a lot, so we're not going to waste in case we can become out of ammo. Okay, that's good. Let's just go into melees. Alright, we had a couple of melees going on here. They are smashing in the back here with the leader. Let's hope he doesn't die. Yeah, that was good. We only lost 6 men to 59 defenders, so we smashed him really hard there in the back. I think you can commit melee, yeah, so we can actually, you know, commit melee on these guys. But I'm not doing that. Let's see. I think I want to stop there. We could commit some melee on them with them. Let's just wait. They're charging into these guys. Now there's a fresh unit there, and there's also 2 leaders. We'll see how that goes. We do have an advantage. We're actually hitting them in the flank now. In the rear, I mean. We lost 11 to 39. That's pretty good. Let's do this attack. This is gonna be tough. These guys are all fresh. We do have a leader present, so let's hope he doesn't die. So that was, we lost 32 to 58. That was kind of heavy damage on us. We could This is going to be tough, though. About 300 some plus horses. We have one disordered unit. There's no prediction. Yeah. Let's just wait with that. Okay, so this infantry, see they have a little plus. That means they have a bonus. But we're going to be hit by the artillery probably. Point blank. 20 guys. But that was an easy victory. Sort of really overwhelmed those guns. We're not going to commit to melee here. That would be suicide. Okay. So still tempted to do some more stuff here. I could continue the charge. Actually, I think I'm going to... Actually not. I want to use these guys to be fresh for a counter charge. I could just continue the smash. We still have an advantage. Let's do it and see what happens. Awesome. Pretty tiny casualties there. And we could continue this. No prediction. Oh, alright, we won't do that. This is interesting though. That charge could push them back, but we could hit them in the flank. Yeah, he has an advantage. Yeah, he's seeing us coming there, so. And this was no advantage as well. So I think I'm happy with that. You shouldn't get too greedy with the charges because you still want to keep your forces somewhat intact. You don't want to get too far away from your command radius because then you constantly have to sort of, readjust your cavalry to be within the command radius and stuff. And it's just a hassle. And if it's dangerous, if you overextend your charge, you could be countercharged and lose a lot of guys. So we're going to end it here. And we're probably going to take some heavy casualties in this unit now. Okay, so some units are routing now. Some of the Prussian cavalry is running away. Oh dear, look at that. That's a surprise. His cavalry arrived on that side instead. Oh, we're seeing lots of forces coming down now. Oh man, okay. It's getting serious. It's getting serious here. It's gonna be a tough battle. We're gonna have to examine some of these units coming down. There's even more cavalry over here. That's okay. And there's a big force coming down the center. I was expecting them on the flank. We really need to destroy this force fast. Okay, this is going to be a bloody fight here. He's shifting his infantry. Interesting. He's pulling them back. Well, is that reinforcements coming in? I don't know. Oh, this is gonna hurt. 35 dead, man. Yeah, he got the drop on us there. I hope those guys doesn't rout. Melee. 0 units routed. Good. We got 8 out of 15 back. Okay. Yeah, they're disordered now. What the hell is going on here? We got cavalry coming there. Okay. Even more cavalry coming here. And a big force in the center here. Seems to be more cavalry. I might have to take this wing and move it here to counter this threat. He didn't do anything here, so that's interesting. Wow. All right, we're going to continue the battle on the next turn there. Next part. I mean, it's only turn 5, man. Things are just starting to happening here on the battlefield. I want to thank you for watching, man. I'll see you in the next part. Have a good one.